we've got some very big breaking news to discuss here on the Gold Coast. And at our grand finale this year, the Sydney NRMA 500 at Sydney Olympic Park, there'll be an opportunity to run a wildcard entry. It will be Marcus Ambrose in a Penske Dick Johnson Racing Ford Falcon. And he's on the line right now at Martinsville in Virginia in the USA. I'm very pleased to be able to welcome him to the program. Hi, Marcus. We appreciate your time today. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, you got it, Neil. I've got 4 to go here, and then you'll be seeing me a lot more in Australia. I'm looking forward to finishing off these 4 races well. But more importantly, I'm really excited to get started with my new program. It's going to start pretty soon too. In about 5 weeks, I'll be back in Australia and getting after it.
We were certainly thrilled at the news that we were going to see you next year, but the fact that we now get to see you this year at our grand finale, that is absolutely fantastic. Wildcard entry, it's great news, mate. Yeah,
it really is. It's all come together perfectly, really, for me to reintroduce myself back into Australian racing. This Sydney race is just a great way for me to get back into the series, just experience standing starts again, experience a street course. I haven't had a standing start or a street track in 9 years. The last time was when I was racing in V8 Supercar Series in 2005. So I've got an awful lot of learning and relearning to do. And it's just great to get a head start on 2015 by being a wild card at Sydney. I'm just really thrilled that it's come together. It was always a long shot, but the stars have aligned on this one. And with the help of Penske and Dick Johnson Racing, we're going to make it happen.
As you quite rightly said, it was 2005 when we last saw you. A lot has changed, mate. The cars are totally different. There's some new faces. There's some very, very fast kids. We've got new tracks. The intensity of the racing has certainly gone up. So what are your expectations for Sydney and the series for next year?
Well, given time, my expectations will be high in the series, but going into this Sydney race, expectations are quite low. Just because I haven't experienced standing starts. The series has obviously moved on a lot since I was there. There's new drivers in it. There are some familiar faces in the crowd, but certainly a lot of new drivers that I haven't raced against yet. So really for me, the Sydney race is about just getting back into the rhythm of what V8 Supercar is. Trying to learn the way they conduct the race and how you need to set yourself up as a driver to be ready for the weekends. Obviously, I haven't been looking at much telemetry over here in NASCAR because they ban it during race weekends. So just learning how to improve your car during the weekends, working with my new team, it's just going to be a lot of new. And so when it's that new, your expectations shouldn't be too high. But we're going to come down there and do our best and really just try to use it as a platform to get ready for 2015.
Well, as you said, you have been down here before to Sydney Olympic Park, but you've never actually raced there. Now, when you were last there, we talked about NASCAR living in the USA. I think there's a bit of flying chat as well. But this is a totally different deal. This is a place that's going to get your attention. What do you want to achieve? Yeah, it certainly will. And I've really been looking at all the in-car footage and all the telemetry that I can get my hands on for the Sydney race. And I've actually watched the whole 2014 telecast from start to finish, and the series looks fantastic. And the last race there at Sydney Olympic Park looks brilliant too, and it looks like a gnarly track. There's always plenty of action there. The walls are really close. So yeah, it's going to be a baptism of fire for me, but I'm looking forward to it, and just can't wait to get back in the right-hand side of a car and see how it feels again. Marcus, you know, every driver who's ever pulled on a helmet has wanted to drive for Roger Penske. Their automotive presence, what they've done in NASCAR and IndyCar. For you as a racing driver, this is a huge call and you must be very, very proud. Yeah, it really was a great moment when the Penske team gave me a call and started just talking about their interest in Australia and Australian V8 Supercar Series. And so, to actually let it, get it together to become a reality is a dream come true for me. But it's certainly time for me to come back home, and I was making that choice with or without this new alignment with DJR and Team Penske. But I'm thrilled that this has come together. It's just a great way for me to segue back into Australian racing, and I'm really proud to be part of it. Roger Penske is an incredible person. His company and race teams are just an amazing. At an amazing level here in the US, and I think it's going to be great for Australian motorsport to have them down there. I know that they're all really looking forward to being part of it,
And getting a drive to number 17, that's not all bad either. So we've got a lot of great things to look forward to, and just ready to kick it off here in Sydney Olympic Park coming up. More importantly, though, where our eyes are on the prize in 2015 and beyond.
Well, it's an outstanding thing to be able to announce this. We really appreciate you taking time today, mate, and good luck with your run at Martinsville. Look forward to seeing you in a few weeks.
Yeah, I can't wait to be back. Thank you, Neil, and have a good weekend this weekend. Looks like the championships looking pretty strong there for Jamie, and I wish him the best success. Hopefully the championship will be finished before I get there so I don't get in the way of it.
Well done, mate. Well said. Look forward to seeing you. Have a great run there this weekend. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Neil. Appreciate it.